Good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome here to Real Sports Live. As the sun sets, we are live at La Villa High School, where the Kaufer Seahawks come into town all the way from Rivera, Texas, to take on the La Villa Cardinals. Currently a District 16 2A, Region 4, or Region 6 matchup, I believe. Is going to be taking place here tonight in La Villa, Texas. I have the call, Brandon Guzman. The captains are on the team, or on the field right now with the coin toss. The Kaufer Seahawks come into this game with a 1-3 overall record. They're 0-2 in district play, so not a lot of things going their way this season, but they do have the La Villa Cardinals today. Cardinals are 2-0 in district play, 6-2 overall on the season as they get ready for their second to the last game. There's the official and the captains on the field right now. We do have a good matchup for you, as National Anthem has just been played, veterans have been recognized, and a senior night, homecoming night for the Cardinals is up next after this. We're going to be back after this here on Real Sports Live.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Look for your motors, we're moving forward. Same great service, same great people, same great cars and trucks, and these great white letters. Our vision is crystal clear. Look for your motors. We're on the move.
We're the Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Here.
And we are back here, Cardinals taking the field right now. Seahawks on the field, already ready in their kickoff return form. They're going to be receiving first. They decline to the second half, but the Cardinals going to take the field first as they run onto the fans, having a great old time. It is a homecoming game, but we have back deep to return for Kaufer. Is going to be number 8, I believe, Walker Dodson, and number 20 as well. That's Paul May. Both sophomores on the team, a fairly young team here for Kaufer, so the record might reflect it, but in a couple of years when all these guys grow up, maybe 2 years or next year, it's going to be a different story on the record for Kaufer. Kicking off for La Villa is going to be their big man, number 73, Jaime Elisteche.
Getting ready to kick off our 2021 homecoming game.
Homecoming game, the last home game for the seniors of La Villa, as next week they're going to take on Ben Bolt in their final game of the season, and then look forward to whatever lies ahead, hopefully playoffs. But right now, the kick is underway and football is starting here in La Villa, Texas. It's going to take a bounce and it's going to be fielded at about the 20. Taking it down the left-hand side, he's going to get tackled quickly. That's number 14, Cardosa on the tackle. Returning it was number 8, Walker Dodson. And the Seahawks now have a first down. The first drive of the game is going to start here at their own 20. And under center, it looks like it's going to be number 6, Cesar Alvarez. He's going to hand it off quickly down the middle. Number 45 is going to get it. That is Robert Mayo. Mayo, their running back, junior running back, and linebacker, also playing both sides. Since these are smaller districts, both teams are going to have guys playing two ways. So some multi-dimensional talent here. You play offense, you play defense. Handing it off once again. Mayo is going to get swallowed up quickly in the backfield. And actually at quarterback is Jared Wallace, the senior quarterback. So it's going to bring up a third and about I'm going to call it about a 3rd and 8 here for the Seahawks, but they are going to get a flag. So they're going to replay that second down. It probably was a holding or something of that nature on the defense, so they got up 10 yards. They're now faced with about a 2nd and 4. It's Wallace, play action pass, rolling out to the right-hand side, looking deep, and he's going to take off on his own. Picks up a block, and he gets a first down and just a bit more as he rolls into the benches, but he's up quickly and A-OK.
Dogging off his own power. It'll be good enough for a Seahawks touchdown.
Seahawks with a first down now. They're moving the ball. They're up to their own 43-yard line. And they're moving this ball pretty good against the La Villa Cardinals right now. They're going to hand it off once again down the middle. He's going to be stuffed at the line, probably losing a yard, but he's actually going to gain 1. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, number 10, the hitman. And for the Cardinals, gain of 1, 2nd down.
So a 2nd and 9 as we roll down to about the 10-minute, 20-second mark. There's Wallace once again. The flag's going to come in from the far sideline where the Seahawks are currently residing. They're making a trip all the way down from Rivera, Texas. It looks like it's going to be an offsides on the defense. There's the official indicating the offsides, hands on the hip. That means the ball is going to go 5 more yards south. As we're at the 9:57 mark, clock stops, and here it begins once again. Wallace hands it off quickly, but he's met with force and power. That was number 35 on the carry, I believe. Actually, that was actually Robert Mayo once again on the carry. On the tackle, looked to be another offsides once again on La Villa. And that's going to give the Seahawks another first down as they keep the ball rolling here. Not a great first drive for the La Villa Cardinals on the defensive side, but they're going to pick it up on the offensive side. I am more sure of it. Wallace, read option. He's going to pitch it out to the right side once again. He's going to reverse field down the left-hand side, and Mayo is probably going to go back for 1. What could have been a loss for 6 or 7, he got a loss of 1. So able to make it back to the line of scrimmage at least a little bit of a difference.
2nd down, 11 yards to go.
That puts us at 9:10 in quarter number 1 and a 2nd and 11 as well. There's Wallace, I formation, but from the shotgun. Once again, he's going to hand it off back to the running back. And that's number 32, Pedro Ortiz. Check that. That is Nathan Alegria on the carry there for Kaufner. A little bit tough to see the numbers from up here. But it is a 3rd and about 6. Wallace rolling out once again, has a receiver open. That is caught, and that is number 8, Walker Dodson. But he's a little bit short of the first down. And we're going to see what the Kaufner Cardinal or Seahawks are going to bring out here. The offense is going to stay on the field, so they're going for it. They only need about 3 yards to go. So not a lot But if you run it down the middle, La Villa's there, they're going to stuff it. They've been showing that the past drives. The only thing that's been working is a little play action rollouts. We'll see what we see here. There's Wallace. Gonna hand it off down the middle, and they are in for the tackle quickly. Number 10 for La Villa, Jaden Silguero, making a huge play there for the La Villa Cardinals as they force a 4 and out, actually. So that little situation there was too far to kick a field goal, but it was too short to punt, so why not just go for it? That's a little sweet spot in high school, about the 40, maybe 35, 45-yard range. If you're in that area, just go for it on 4th down, but you got to have a good play call. Kaufer came out with the same play that La Villa has been stopping in the previous plays, but here we are now. La Villa Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line. 3 receivers to the right as they motion over the man. It's going to be a play action pass and a run down the middle. A huge carry. That was number 33, AJ Contreras. And at the quarterback position is Brandon Felix, the sophomore quarterback. Coach is starting him early. Coach Daniel Perez starting him early. He's going to have a pass out to his receiver, and that's going to stop the clock. That was Chris Cardosa.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we do have some breaking news. We just got word that the volleyball team will be playing on Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. versus Three Rivers. Location, Rapstown. Best of luck, girls.
Here we are once again, 2nd and 10. Handing it off back to Contreras. The right-hand side has speed, has green grass, and has a block downfield, but gets chased from behind. A huge run there for number 33, AJ Contreras. As the clock is going to continue to roll, he stayed in bounce. They're just moving over the chains. Another 1st down play there for La Villa. They were able to have They had a big break by Contreras earlier on 1. He broke it for 10, a 1st down. And here he comes again. This time he breaks it for at least 30, 40 yards. So that sets up the La Villa Cardinals at the 18-yard line. Read option is going to be a swing out to the left-hand side. He has a block. He needs to beat the safety, and he's not going to beat him. That was number 2, Ray Perez, the sophomore wide receiver slash defensive back. With a huge play there for La Villa, sets him up at about the 2-yard line. Exactly. La Villa knocking on the front door. It's going to be a quick strike to the outside, and it's going to be caught with ease. Keanu Escobar with 6 points for La Villa.
So in the 3 Listeche with the extra point attempt for the Cardinals.
Listeche, number 73, the big man, getting ready to attempt the extra point. Kaufer up, or excuse me, Kaufer down by 6. La Villa trying to make it 7. It is up, and it is through the uprights. 7-6. Here's a replay of the pass from Felix to Escobar. So 6 points on the board for La Villa as they lead. We're going to be back with the kickoff after this here on Real Sports Live.
University Kingsville. We are a family. We support each other through thick and thin. We work together, grow together, excel together. We inspire each other to become the great minds of the future. We are here to ensure you succeed. Apply today to get started. This is your time.
And he throws it down.
And we're back here. La Villa Cardinals taking the field as they're back once again, getting ready to kick it back off to Kaufer. Had a good drive going that was kept alive by a couple of offsides or defensive encroachments for La Villa. So that kept the 5 yards. Added up. Eventually made it all the way across the 50 into La Villa territory, but the drive stopped on a 4th and 3. There's Elisteche getting it away. He's going to go to the up return man as he takes it back the left-hand side, looking for a hole. Tries to take the sideline, but he's going to be tackled at about the 35-yard line. That was Jacob Soto, the sophomore defensive back wide receiver, on the return there for Kaufner. And now the Seahawks with another 1st and 10. As they get a fresh start here in drive number 2, already down 7-0, but they're able to change that and tie it up 7-7 here. We'll see if the play calling is different. It is going to be number 5, Jared Wallace. And at quarterback, he's going to hand it off to Mayo, and he's met quickly once again. But he makes it back to the line of scrimmage, so that is all right. Maybe a gain of 1 while he's doing it. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 9 for Kaufner.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you all know, we do have some special shout-outs going out tonight. And as you know, one of our own, a long-time educator for our Cardinal community, is going through a bout with breast cancer. So every shout-out
there he is with a quarterback read option, keeping it for himself, and he's going to lunge forward for a couple of yards more. A gain of 3. A gain of 2, actually. It's going to bring up a 3rd and...
We'll support you in any way that we can.
A 3rd and 6 now for the Kaufner Seahawks. That was Wallace on the quarterback read option. Wallace once again, same formation as 2nd down. Here we are, 3rd and 6. He's going to get his first pass of the night off to the left-hand side, but the Cardinals are there for a huge stop once again. That is Nate Sines with the reception. As we are down to the 5-minute and 22-minute mark. 5:22 left to play here in quarter number 1 and counting. As a 4th and 9, they lose 3 on that one. It's going to be Kaufner punting it away. To be exact, number 12, Oliver Holland, is going to be getting that away. Back to the return man deep for La Villa, which is Keanu Escobar, who has a touchdown. And I believe number 3, but a bad snap, and he's going to take off for it himself. Holland tries to make a man miss, and he's going to get a 1st down out of it. So scratch the 4th down. And scratch that La Villa's coming back on offense. Kaufner able to make a bad play good. And Holland saves the drive and keeps it alive here for the Seahawks.
1st and 10 for the Seahawks. Mr. Munoz or Mr. Layton, can you please send me a quick text to see who's handling the shouts, where they can...
So the offensive lineman Johnny back on the field for...
We have those shoutouts.
Kaufner, as Wallace is back once again. He's going to get ready to get this away. Once again, another handoff, quarterback read option. He's going to give it. And a nice play there, a couple of yards, a handful of yards. It's going to bring up a 3rd and about 5, or 2nd and 5. That was number 30 on the carry. Jake Colston, junior fullback. Linebacker making a nice play there. As the clock continues, we are down to 4 minutes left to play in quarter number 1 here in La Villa, Texas. 2nd and 5 for Kaufner. Wallace in the shotgun, same formation. Hand it off to Mayo, and Mayo's gonna trip and stumble for a 1st down and more. And the Seahawks starting to find their rhythm here on offense. You know, they had a 3 and out, but a bad snap, and it was able to move it forward. Matter of fact, we have some time. Let's take a look at the replay. The instant replay split on the right side of your screen, brought to you by South Padre Island. That was Holland able to make a bad play, a good one. I guess you could say that. And Wallace back once again. Full house formation. He's going to hand it off. Actually keep it for himself. As he tries to pick up a block, he's going to make a cut inside, and he's going to fall forward for just a yard. That's another big play by La Villa, able to figure out the Kaufer offense. Only a couple of plays I've seen so far, but you can't show your whole arsenal in 2 drives. So I'm sure they have something up their sleeve to show us a bit later.
And they are from Joe's Fat Boy
But those
Barbecue.
adjustments are made at halftime, not usually in the first couple of drives. Most teams script 15 plays, and after that, but we're going to have a defensive encroachment or a false start, and it's actually going to be against La Villa. So they're going to jump offsides once again, and Kaufer's going to move up. So a 2nd and 9 turns into a 2nd and 4. And Kaufer able to move the ball now. Clock continuing to roll. We're down to about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Full house formation once again. One receiver to the left. They're giving it to Mayo, who can't get a block on the outside, but makes a cut inside as he tries to get loose, but a ball comes out, and they're going to call him down. So a huge play there for number 45, Robert Mayo, as the ball popped loose, but official calls him, marks him down, and another first down for Kaufer, knocking on the front door as they're all the way down to the La Villa 28-yard line, looking for 6 points. And we'll see if that comes here on this drive. A full house formation, haven't came out of it because it's been working. Why not? Handoff down the middle once again.
26 Reyes defensively for the Cardinals.
That's Jake Colston who gets the carry.
Gain of 3 yards, 2nd down, 7 yards to go for the first.
Not a lot of passing we've seen out of Wallace today.
Wallace plays after
But we'll see if anything changes later, of course. I'm sure they have a couple pass plays in their arsenal. Once you run the ball enough and play action, you're eventually going to play action and throw the ball down the field, and it's going to come up and it's going to be open. So we'll see if that's the case here. Full house formation once again. 2nd and about 7 for the Seahawks. They're going to hand it off. They're going to fumble it, but La Villa's going to jump on it and is going back northbound to La Villa. A good drive stalled once again. The first time it was a 4 and out. This time just mistakes. The little mistakes that get cleaned up is able to, turn into big plays. We have 1 minute and 14 left to play in quarter number 1, and La Villa is going to be all the way backed up at their own 28-yard line. So a couple of ways to go, but the offense has shown if you just hand it off to the main man, AJ Contreras, the running back, well, you get a couple yards, a couple chunk of yards here and there. That's Brandon Felix at quarterback right now. He's rolling out to the left-hand side with the read option. He's going to keep it. A flag comes in. He's not able to pick up a block as he's going to be drugged down all the way past the 35, all the way up to the 37. But the flag, we're going to see where that goes to. If it goes backwards, if it goes forward. If it's against the Seahawks, it's going to be a first down, but they are going back southbound, so it is against La Villa, probably a holding call, and they're going to be faced with a 1st and 20, I believe.
Penalty will take the ball all the way back to the 20-yard line.
All the way back to their own 20. It's Felix once again, rolling out to the right-hand side, looking for somebody, has nobody, and gets swallowed up quickly by number 53, Oscar Trevino, the guard, defensive end here for the Seahawks.
I believe that's number 53, Oscar Trevino.
As we are down to about 30 seconds left to play, it's going to bring up a 2nd and forever.
Shout out to Giselle Lopez. Happy 13th birthday from your mom, dad, Julissa, and Sebastian. She's a Halloween baby. Happy birthday, Giselle.
Probably about a 2nd and 26 is what we're looking at here. Or 2nd and 25, one of the two.
2nd and long coming up.
But nonetheless, it is a 2nd and forever. Felix Dropping back to pass, looks to the left-hand side, has a man in the flats, makes one man miss, another one, and there is number 53 once again, Oscar Trevino all over the field, defensive end. But the first quarter comes to an end. They're going to flip sides, and we're going to take you to a quick commercial break. We're going to be back after this here on Real Sports Live.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Harlem South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
And we're back here. Both teams taking a little break, explaining, getting a little timeout, taking advantage of this switch. Well, there's La Villa coming onto your screen now. We're in the second quarter, 12 minutes on the clock. La Villa is going to have their little homecoming festivities at the half. So that's going to be going on here at halftime. Not going to take too long, as there is the band here for La Villa. The band for Kaufner made the trip down from Rivera as well. So here it is, third and long. Felix, play action, gonna toss it to the left-hand side, has Escobar, who has blockers as well, and he's gonna be just a bit short of the first down. A nice play though. Nonetheless, it brings up about a fourth, and we're gonna call it 2. 4th and 3 to be exact.
He'll be marked short of the first down. Be about 4th down and about 2 yards to go.
Shaves off 30 seconds here in quarter number 2, so 11 minutes and 30 seconds as we continue to play. 4th down, they're gonna stay. A quick pass and it's gonna be batted down. So the Kaufner Seahawks make a huge play. It's Tyler Sheffield batting the ball down, and we're gonna show you the instant replay of that. On the full screen, there's La Villa taking the O-line, getting ready to go. And Sheffield rushing in, able to bat it down, not able to find the ball where it lands, but nonetheless, a 4 and out. So both teams have had the ball about 2 times, and only one team has scored, and that is the Cardinals. You see it on scoreboard, 7-0. And Kaufner, probably their best field position of the night. They're all the way down to the La Villa 36-yard line. So they're going to be back in the full house formation once again. And there is Wallace once again. Pressure coming. He's going to take it to the right-hand side, and he's going to get swallowed up quickly as the blitz was timed perfectly by Jaden Siguero. Making a huge play there as we are down to the 11-minute mark now in quarter number 2. Now it's going back for a loss of 5 there, so we're going to bring up a 2nd and 15. Handoff to Mayo. Not making it, but a big hit there laid. The wood is Silguero once again. Brings up a 3rd and about 14, only 1 yard to gain on that last play by Mayo. Silguero was there taking the line quickly as the blitz came off the edge. It takes us down to the 10-minute mark, and La Villa trying to make another 4th down stop. They're going to toss it, setting up to play, and it falls incomplete. That was a little trickery coming from Kaufner. That was Nate Saenz launching it downfield to Walker Dodson, double covered as the La Villa Cardinals were ready for it. But it brings up a 4th and 14, and the punting unit is going to be coming on to the field. We'll see exactly where Colston looks to put this, or excuse me, Oliver Holland looks to put this ball. If he's going to pin it in the sidelines, or Is he going to just let it go down the middle of the field? They are in the middle of the field, the ball, so we're going to see. The punt is away. It's going to take a bounce at the 15. And now Escobar has the ball to the right side, cutting down to the left. He has green grass. He needs one guy to beat. Now he needs one more, and he's going to be brought down. A huge return there as he flips fields. Keanu Escobar making a huge play for the Cardinals. As we are down to 9 minutes and 37 seconds left, he claps his hand and pissed because he knows he could have scored a touchdown with a couple of more blocks, but here we go. A 1st and 10 for La Villa, all the way down to the Seahawks 32-yard lines. 9 minutes and 37 seconds left to play. And here we are. It's going to be Felix at quarterback, and a timeout is going to be called by the Seahawks. So we're going to take one as well. We're going to be back after this here on Real Sports Live.
Skate, beach, bay, or both. Sun rises and sun sets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community, our dealership here at Fruya, and you? Sky's the limit.
We're the Ray Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Pretty long time out there, but we are back on the field. Felix is going to hand it off to Contreras. Flag on the play as he's going to make it all the way down to about the 20-yard line and more. But a flag on the play once again. It might be a holding, and it might, or a block in the back. So we'll see where this one goes. Waiting for the official's call or the signal. As the Cardinals moving back, knowing it's on them. Going to be a holding, so 10 yards back. I was going to send them all the way back to their own, or to the Seahawks 42-yard line. A 1st and 20 once again. And La Villa shooting themselves in the foot with these holding penalties. They're going to hand it off back to Contreras. Makes one man miss at the line. Down to the left-hand side. Has green grass. One man to beat. Tries to stay on his feet, but he can't. All the way down to the 10-yard line. It's going to be A.J. Contreras. And the Cardinals now rushing to the line, looking to run the same play. 9-11 left in quarter number 2 as La Villa Cardinals are knocking on the front door once again. There's Felix, Brandon Felix running out to the right-hand side, juking inside and down at the inch-yard line. That's where the far official is marking them. So about the half-yard line, a nice play there from Brandon Felix at quarterback as he is very close to pay dirt. We're going to see if he can punch it in here. It's going to be a quick strike, quick slant to the outside, and that is a touchdown for La Villa. They get 6 more on the board. That's Chris Cardosa. 13-0, the La Villa Cardinals lead as we await the extra point. That's just pitch and catch there. That's backyard football. You play that in the off season. You play that whenever you got nothing left to do. The stadium's open, and you just break in and you're like, hey man, you know what? Let's go shoot. Let's go throw some passes. And that's one thing that you practice there. And of course, here in La Villa, their football team is one thing that keeps this town going here in the fall times, and then the baseball stadium right behind, and softball as well. As the kick is up and good, it is 14-0. So here's the instant replay of Felix pitching it out to Cardosa. Weren't able to get it as good, but nonetheless, here we are. We'll be back after this here on Real Sports Live with a kickoff.
We are Santa Rosa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
There is a feeling you get when you walk onto a campus.
A sense of love, compassion, and dedication.
An environment that inspires each of our HCISD family members
to do their best and to be their best.
We ground our education on strong character, and together, we will always persist towards the future.
We are a district of choice.
A district of innovation.
And a district of excellence.
We are HCISD.
We are at
I want to thank everybody for tuning in here to Real Sports Live. Those that are tuned in, if you're watching, wherever you're watching from, let me know. Put it down in the comment section, and we'll give you a shout-out from me to you personally. As both teams are on the field, the Seahawks kickoff return unit and the La Villa Cardinals kickoff unit. As the Seahawks look to get drive number 3 underway. First one didn't end so well. It was a 4-and-out, and the second one was a fumble all the way down at their about 20-yard line. So we'll see what drive number 3 has in store for them, as they're going to move them back 5 more. Not sure why,
ladies and gentlemen, the junior high
but
will be
that's what they are going to do.
Trying to get some shout-outs. Again, it's a $3 donation. Shout-outs will be said out loud right now during the game. All proceeds will
There
be
is the kickoff. Fumbled down at about the 20-yard line. He's going to return to the right-hand side, looking for blocks, cutting it inside, and tackled down all the way to the 35. But a flag is going to be thrown. That was Paul May on the return. As we wait to see what the flag is for and who it is against.
Foxy Grandma, we love you.
It's going to be a face mask on La Villa. So a personal foul is going to mark him from 15 yards where the spot is, or where the original spot was.
Flag will work against the Cardinals.
So that's going to put the Seahawks in pretty good field position all the way down to their own 48-yard line.
8:30 left to play in the first half.
So they got a good field position, and we are about 8 minutes and 30 seconds into, or left to play in quarter number 2, just before the half. So there's Wallace in the full house formation once again. He's going to hand it off to the fullback. Mayos gets it, cuts it inside, and he's going to go for maybe 2-4 yards, we're going to call it. A 5-yard carry there for Mayo is going to bring up a 2nd and 5. A good play there. So it brings up a 2nd and 5 as we're down to 8 minutes left to play here in quarter number 2. And another defensive encroachment for La Villa, which gives Kaufner might be a first down. And they're going to be faced with a 1st and 10 at the La Villa 42-yard line. So a drive that started at their own 32 has moved all the way. Wallace takes it to the right-hand side. Can't do nothing about it as he loses 3. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 13 now. 7:28 and counting here in quarter number 2. There's Kaufner and Wallace. Same formation, hasn't changed since the second drive. Hand it off down the middle, and the La Villa Cardinals are in the backfield for it. And it is Silguero once again making a big defensive play. It's been all over the field for the La Villa Cardinals on defense.
Okay, if you are part of the homecoming court, if
down to 6 minutes and 30 seconds.
South side of the track, look for Dr. Antonio Layton.
Kaufner faced with a 3rd and 11.
Make your way to the south side of the track. Thank you and good luck. Third one coming up. 45 getting on the call.
Hand off to Mayo, left-hand side. Makes one man miss. Tries to stay on his feet as he hobbles on one, and the blocks come in and they push him forward. So that is Mayo with a nice run there. Helped out by his receiver with an extra push at the end. But they're going to give him the initial contact spot. There's a flag on the play once again, and that's going to go backwards. Looks like it's going to be a holding. It's going to repeat 3rd down.
We're going to get the Seahawks.
Kaufer faced with a 3rd and long. 5:22.
Message reads, "We love you. Keep sharing your heart out."
Left to play here in quarter number 2. Wallace, full house formation. Pressure comes from Lavia as the blitz is being shown. He's going to keep it to himself, the right-hand side. Can't get the block on the right side, and Lavia is there in the backfield once again. I believe that was number 24, Robert Martinez, making a play there in the backfield for Lavia. And Kaufer, the punt unit, comes back onto the field.
Shout out going out to the middle school cheerleaders from the Chillmoms. Message reads, "Great work. We are so proud of all of you. Great job, girls."
7:35 left to play, and Kaufer's going to be punting it away to the Lavia Cardinals. A good punt, and it is away. Escobar is going to pick it up. He needs one man to make miss, and he's not going to do that, but he's going to take it all the way back into Seahawk territory, down to the Seahawks' 42-yard line. So a fresh set of first downs and a new drive for the Cardinals, who scored in about 2 of their last 4. They're here with 4:17 and only 42 yards to go, and they're going to be in the end zone. Hopefully, once again, is what Coach is hoping for. Coach for Lavia wanting 6 more on the board.
Homecoming festivities during halftime, but to kick off the half, we'll have the ACE program cheer team having a little dance.
There's Felix, handoff down the middle, right-hand side, cutting it outside once again down the sideline, and out of bounds he goes. A huge play. That was number 27 for Lavia, Christian Ortiz, making a huge play there as he gets pushed out of bounds. That puts Lavia in the red zone, exactly at the 20-yard line, or the 19, we're going to call it. 4:10 left to play here in quarter number 2. All 3 timeouts the coaches still have, as Ortiz is going to cut it back inside once again, and he's going to take that one all the way down to about the 8 or the 7. So they are in goal situation, and a flag is going to be thrown late by the back judge. And coach is trying to figure out what it's on. You see him down there on your screen, getting confirmation and an explanation as well as to what the play call is.
Shout out goes out to Joey from Marcy and Grandma Tencha. Message reads, "Love you and good luck."
So it's going to be on Kaufer, but it's going to be declined. So we're down to the 7-yard line exactly, as mentioned already. And the play clock starts now, 3:59 and counting, as Felix is going to hand it off. There's Ortiz to the right-hand side, trying to beat the corner there to it, and he's going to be out of bounds at the 2-yard line. So a little 5-yard carry Sets him up with second and goal with 2 yards to go here.
Second and goal. Another shout out going out to Ray Pettis, number 2. Coming from Grandma and Grandpa Pettis. We love you and proud of you.
Another handoff down the middle, and Ortiz is going to finish it off for 6. Once again. That puts him at 20-0 as an extra point unit comes on the field. We're looking for the 21st point here in quarter number 2. 3:52 here in quarter number 1.
73 Listeche getting ready for the extra point.
Listeche.
Jacob Espericueta will do the holding. Snap is good.
And the kick is going to go up. It's going to be short, and it's going to be low and blocked at that. No good. It stays at 20-0. We're going to be back after this with the kickoff here on Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc. You're gonna find.
And we are back with the kickoff.
Another shout out going out to Ray Pettis coming from Mia, your girlfriend. Message reads, I love you, play hard out there.
La Villa leading this one 20-0 here with 3:52 left to play in quarter number 2. It is Listeche once again kicking it away. And it's going to be taking a bounce and returned back by number 8. Looking for a hole to take, and he's not going to find one, but instead he's going to be brought down by La Villa. Big hit there. As come to halftime, we're going to be bringing you scores around the RGV and the games that we are covering at that. So stay tuned for all that stuff. We do have an injury down on the field, so we're going to be back after this here on Real Sports Live.
High quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I...
And we're back here. Man down was number 8. That did not sound right. The man injured down on the field was number 8, Walker Dobson. He's back on his own 2 feet, walked off, and helped off by his athletic trainers. So here we are, 1st and 10 for Kaufer. Down at their own 25, 26 to be exact. Man in motion. They're going to hand it off to Mayo. He's going to go for a couple of yards. Let's see where they spot him exactly. Going to be a 1-yard carry, so a 2nd and 9 here for Kaufer. The Seahawks trying to make something happen late here in quarter number 2, at least trying to get on the board just before the quarter ends, just before halftime.
Stands are open. On the visitor side, we do have the senior class selling out there. Senior class is on the visitor side. Go out and support the senior class. Junior class does have the home side. We also have the FFA and the band boosters. Please go out and support all the classes, please. Thank you.
Once again, handoff down the middle.
No gain on that play. Brings up 3rd down. Got another shout out going out to
give
Chris
us a
Cardosa,
third
from Mom, Dad, Royce, and Pao.
1-yard gain, so it puts us at a 3rd and 8 now.
May you always play
Not
with heart
too many
in every game
yards
you play.
being gained
Pray
here
for
by
Kaufer. And we'll continue to fight for Ms. Vela Solis, we love you.
As they are looking for something to get going. They need 9 yards to keep the drive alive. We'll see if anything happens here. 2:15 now. There's no 2-minute warning in high school, so we're going to roll right through it. We're down to 2 minutes and 10 seconds.
Quarterback get on the ball.
There's Wallace. Pressure comes, but a huge sack in the backfield. A big hit there by Pedraza. Gives La Villa life once again and puts them or pins the Seahawks back. Here's an instant. It's going to be on the right side of your screen. We're going to see where Pedraza came from. You see him there on the right side, beating the left tackle of the Seahawks and getting in the backfield for a sack and a huge loss at that. So the Seahawks faced with a 4th and forever. The punt unit's down on the field. We're going to see what they have up next here. He's going to get confirmation from the head official for something, like they're missing guys. And there's the 11th man coming down to the field now. He forgot what the unit was, as they didn't let him know. It's going to be another flag, and it's going to be a timeout at that, called by Kaufer. 59 seconds. We do have a minute on the clock, minute timeout. We'll be back after this here on Real Sports Live.
I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here.
Seahawks punting it away. Escobar's going to have the ball. Looking for a punt return. Makes one man go down to the ground as Escobar takes it all the way back to about the 21-yard line.
Another shout out going out to the varsity coaching staff on behalf of the varsity seniors. Thank you for everything you do for us. Thank you, coaches. Another shout out going out to RJ Reina from the family. We love you. Good luck the rest of the season. This is a special shout out.
La Villa.
This kid can hear me right now.
Looking.
Shout out to number 1, Keanu. Coming from your dad. Look up and you'll see me. See you, mi negro.
Villa with a 1st and 10 at the Seahawks yard line. Felix, bad snap down on the floor as he is looking for somewhere to go with it. Can't pick up a block, a couple of at that as he's going to come all the way back, but he's going to lose yards at that. A low bad snap is not going to go in La Villa's favor. They're going to go back about 2 yards, so now down to the Seahawks 38. It's going to be a 2nd and 11. Hand off to Contreras.
Cutting against the grain, and there he goes.
Cutting back on the inside, a huge play there as he gets drugged down.
Number 30 for the defense.
As we have a timeout called, there's 24 seconds left in the half. We're going to take one as well. We're going to be back after this here on Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable. For condo and beach house rentals, call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Orange Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rolo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We're Los Rentals calling by, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
And that brings us back here with 24 seconds left to play here in quarter number 2. La Villa knocking on the door with a 1st and 10 at the Seahawks 17-yard line. Felix has trips left to the right, quads to the left actually, and we're going to have a flag on the play. It's going to be on La Villa actually. Might be a false start. We're going to see what. There's confusion down on the field. We'll see if they wave the flag. It only took off 3 seconds, so 21. Looks like we might have another timeout on the field. And that is the case. So we're going to take one as well. We're going to go back again here on Real Sports Live.
The Texas A&M Kingsville. Somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
We're the Lifer Cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Forever.
And we are back after this commercial or a timeout. Both teams on the field once again. 21 seconds left to play here. And the same formation to the right-hand side. It's going to be defensive encroachment, and there's going to be a flag for sure this time. That's going to move them up about 5 yards.
Work against the Seahawks.
So the Seahawks now got 11 yards to cover. Quads right for La Villa. They're going to hand it off down to Contreras up the middle. 19 seconds and counting. No timeout is going to be called. We're going to see if it ends up being called late, and here it comes once again. That should be the final timeout for La Villa. Not too sure yet. But we do know that there is 10 seconds on the clock, so probably one more play will be called or ran, and then will take us to the halftime. So during the halftime, we're going to get some scores from around the valley of the games that we are covering. We have a full game slate on our schedule, so if you have follow us on Twitter or our Instagram or our Facebook, go check us out, and you're going to find out what games are being covered. If not, go check out our YouTube channel and just click on all our videos, and you're going to see games from last week, from last night, volleyball, football, and then also go to the streaming now, and then we're going to have games, all the games that are covering, they're live for you right now. So go check it out if you are finding something else to do at halftime. There might be other games going on. Felix, read option, going to keep it for himself down the left-hand side, tries to make it to the goal line, and he is going to be short at the 1-yard line. And that's going to expire with zeros And I believe that's going to take us to halftime as there's 0-0s on the scoreboard. And indeed it is. So Felix not able to get in at the half. So thank you for tuning in here for the first half. Set your clocks for 28 minutes. And we're going to be back with the kickoff and halftime show brought to you by Real Sports Live in just a moment. So we're going to be back after this. Cardinals lead 20-0 at the half.
Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
And Luke for your motors, we're moving forward. Same great service, same great people, same great cars and trucks, and these great white letters. Our vision is crystal clear. Luke for your motors, we're on the move.
We're the Lady Cougars and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sun rises and sun sets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Here at Texas A&M University, Kingsville, we are a family. We support each other through thick and thin. We work together, grow together, excel together. We inspire each other to become the great minds of the future. We are here to ensure you succeed. Apply today to get started. This is your time.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks and you're watching Real Sports Live. Awesome!
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sun rises and sun sets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community, our dealership here at Fruya, and you? Sky's the limit.
We're the Ray Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We are Santa Rosa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
There is a feeling you get when you walk onto a campus.
A sense of love, compassion, and dedication.
An environment that inspires each of our HCISD family members
to do their best and to be their best.
We ground our education on strong character, and together, we will always persist towards the future.
We are a district of choice.
A district of innovation
and a district of excellence.
We are HCISD.
We are
are Eddie Burgella, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I
love
really
what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Harlingen Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rodolfo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
Aquí, en la Universidad de Texas A&M Kingsville, somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
And look for your motors, we're moving forward. Same great service, same great people, same great cars and trucks, and these great white letters. Our vision is crystal clear. Look for your motors. We're on the move.
We're the Lady Cougars and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Here at Texas A&M University, Kingsville, we are a family. We support each other through thick and thin. We work together, grow together, excel together. We inspire each other to become the great minds of the future. We are here to ensure you succeed. Apply today to get started. This is your time.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks and you're watching Real Sports Live. Awesome!
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community, our dealership here for you, and you? Sky's the limit.
We're the Red Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We are Santa Rosa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
There is a feeling you get when you walk onto a campus.
A sense of love, compassion, and dedication.
An environment that inspires each of our HCISD family members
to do their best and to be their best.
We ground our education on strong character, and together, we will always persist towards the future.
We are a district of choice.
A district of innovation,
and a district of excellence.
We are HCISD.
We are Edinburgh Bella, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Untitled Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rodo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We're Los Retos calling by, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Aquí, en la Universidad de Texas A&M Kingsville, somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
And look for your motors, we're moving forward. Same great service, same great people, same great cars and trucks, and these great white letters. Our vision is crystal clear. Look for your motors. We're on the move.
We're the Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Here at Texas A&M University, Kingsville, we are a family. We support each other through thick and thin. We work together, grow together, excel together. We inspire each other to become the great minds of the future. We are here to ensure you succeed. Apply today to get started. This is your time.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I
love
really
what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Awesome!
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community, our dealership here at Fruya, and you? Sky's the limit.
We're the Ray Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We are Santa Rosa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
There is a feeling you get when you walk onto a campus.
A sense of love, compassion, and dedication.
An environment that inspires each of our HCISD family members
to do their best and to be their best.
We ground our education on strong character, and together, we will always persist towards the future.
We are a district of choice.
A district of innovation,
and a district of excellence.
We are HCISD.
We are Edinburgh Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're gonna find the opportunity to purchase the best high quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable. For condo and beach house rentals, call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Harlingen Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rod Rodriguez and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
Aquí, en la Universidad de Texas A&M Kingsville, somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
And look for your motors, we're moving forward. Same great service, same great people, same great cars and trucks, and these great white letters. Our vision is crystal clear. Look for your motors. We're on the move.
We're the Lady Cougars and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sun rises and sun sets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Here at Texas A&M University, Kingsville, we are a family. We support each other through thick and thin. We work together, grow together, excel together. We inspire each other to become the great minds of the future. We are here to ensure you succeed. Apply today to get started. This is your time.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sun rises and sun sets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community? Our dealership here for you, and you, sky's the limit.
We're the Red Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh.
And we are back here getting ready for the third quarter kickoff for the La Villa Cardinals, who lead 20-0 over Kaufner here in the third quarter. They're going to be receiving first. They're going to be back deep to receive. La Villa is. They declined to the second half. So they're going to be up on the big stage first as we come back from halftime.
Cheeseburger combo from Lucy's. 6 name drawn is Nancy Ortega. 7 name drawn out of the
Both teams shared the field. The band had their go-around at the half, both bands, and the homecoming court was announced for La Villa as well. Right now, the Kaufer Seahawks making their way onto the field. Their kickoff team is getting ready up to get this game going.
Name drawn, a $50 Visa gift card with a barbecue pit and grill set. Nora Castañeda again. Congratulations. Go claim your prizes with Bianca Pinales and Yesenia Morales. Thank you.
So kicking off for the first time here for the Cardinals, or Seahawks, excuse me, is going to be Oscar Trevino, number 53. And Escobar is back to return for the Cardinals. The kick is away. He's going to field it at about the 22-yard line, taking it up the middle, looking for blockers, as he has a couple, but he's going to get drugged down at the 41-yard line, and that's where La Villa is going to start their first drive of the second quarter, or the second half at that.
Shout out goes out to all Lavians from the Escobar. Know that last year was an awful year for us, but with all your love and support, we continue. Thank you for your prayers, and your prayers don't go unnoticed. To our queen, going out to Daniela Rodriguez from Mom and Dad. We love you. Wish you luck always.
And the Cardinals now getting ready for the first drive of the second half. Felix dropping back to pass on the first play. Looks deep, and he heaves it as a receiver, and it's going to be almost intercepted as it's dropped by number 15, Tommy Bueno Bravo of the Seahawks. That pass was intended in the direction of number 3, Jacob Espiricuerta.
This far without you. You are also a really good science teacher. Thank you a lot.
And it's going to face a 2nd and 10 for La Villa now. They're going to be at their own 40-yard line still.
Excuse me, a shout out going out to Michaela.
Shaved off 20 seconds, 11:40 now.
Thanks for being
it's Felix with a handoff down to Contreras.
There he goes.
As a whole, all the way across the 50 into Seahawk territory. A nice play there for the Cardinals as it moves the ball once again. A 1st and 10 as the chain crew has to move the chains over. A nice chunk of yardage. This is going to be a quick screen to the left-hand side.
Pass is complete to number 2, Ray Perez.
As Perez has blockers, and he's going to be taking that for about 5 yards on the carry, or the quick screen reception, but it is going to be a flag on the play. We're going to see where that's going to go. And it's going to be a holding on La Villa, so scratch that play. It's going to knock him back 10 yards, and it's going to put him exactly at the 50-yard line.
Another shout out going to
so La Villa faced with a 1st and 20.
We love you.
Since they accepted the penalty, they're going to replay 1st down, but they're going to move him back 10. So there's Felix, read option. Contreras gets it, cuts it inside, and gets drugged down from the back. That's number 44 on the tackle, Martin Mayo. Mayo playing linebacker here for, or defensive end for the Seahawks, I believe is, I'm going to assume his brother is Robert Mayo, who was playing fullback and linebacker. So Martin and Robert, the Mayos on the defense. The pass is out to the left-hand side. Espiricuerta tries to cut it inside, and he's going to get all the way down to the 15-yard line, but a flag is going to be thrown as well. We're going to see what that one's on this time. It came onto the sideline, so it might be on the defense after the play. It's going to be a holding on La Villa once again, and it's going to knock him back another 10. So let's scratch that last play, and what was at first a 2nd and 9 is going to be a 2nd and 19, unless they're going to mark them down from the last spot, which they are. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 7 now. 10:19 and counting here on the 3rd quarter game clock. It's going to be Felix to the right-hand side. He's going to pass it out to Eddie Sperquete, but it's going to be a fumble, and he's going to be able to jump back on it, and it's going to be a 3rd down and 10 now for the Cardinals. Couple of scores around the valley. We have Skidmore right now over Santa Rosa, 29-13. They're back in the 3rd quarter. La Feria and Hidalgo. La Feria was leading 21-14 at the half, and the Cougars are leading 28-0 over the PSJ Bears at half as well. Ingleside and Raymondville, 0-0 over there down the street. As Sedna's going to get the play, it's going to go down to the left-hand side, and it is going to be a first down gain right there. For the Cardinals, they move the ball down the field more. Sharyland is leading Valley View 25-0, and McAllen High School is leading Brownsville Lopez 35-0. So a lot of games going on the slate. If you want to go check them out, just exit out of this and then come back to it. There's Felix, quarterback option going down the middle. Is going to go for maybe 2 yards. So we're going to see if he where exactly he was spotted on that last carry. So a gain of 1, actually. They're going to mark him back down. So it's going to be a 2nd and 9 for La Villa. Knocking on the door. They're at the Seahawks 29-yard line. Felix heaves it deep, has a receiver open, and it is number 2 for the Cardinals. Ray Perez getting 6 points on the board. As we take a look at the replay, there's Felix, and there's Perez. 6 points on the board once more for the La Villa Cardinals. There's the extra point. It's waiting by Elis Eche. The extra point conversion. Hopeful to make it 27. He did miss an extra point earlier, so we're going to see if he can get this one through. It was blocked last time, so it's 26-0 as they try to make it 27-0, and it is good through the uprights. 27-0, La Villa leads. It's 8:24 left to play in the 3rd. We're going to be back after this with a kickoff on Real Sports Live.
Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We are Santa Rosa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
There is a feeling you get when you walk onto a campus.
A sense of love, compassion, and dedication.
An environment that inspires each of our HCISD family members
to do their best and to be their best.
We ground our education on strong character, and together, we will always persist towards the future.
We are a district of choice.
A district of innovation.
And a district of excellence.
We are HCISD.
And we are back here with the kickoff. 27-0, the La Villa Cardinals lead over Kaufer. Seahawks, they're getting ready to kick it off once again. Eliseche gets it all the way down to about the 15-yard line, and they're going to return it. Down the right side, they have blockers and they have green glass. Only one man to beat the kicker, but a flag is going to be thrown. So there might be a holding. We're going to see if that comes back, but a nice play there for Kaufer.
Number 2 Science taking the ball all the way down to the 48-yard line of the Cardinals. First down, Seahawks.
We're going to see what the flag is on. It's going to be a holding on, or a block in the back, actually, on the Seahawks. So take it back 15 yards from the last spot, and it's going to mark them down at the 27, 29-yard line, exactly.
At the Seahawks 29-yard line.
And that's where the Seahawks are going to start their next drive, or their first drive of the half.
Ever, I'm your #1 fan.
8:31 left to play in the third quarter.
Shout out going out to Jeremiah Contreras from Mom and Contreras family. Good luck, Jeremiah.
Full house formation. There, Wallace. It's going to be down the middle for Mayo. It's going to be a 2-yard gain. It's going to bring up 2nd and 8 for the Seahawks.
Gain of 2 yards, 2nd down. Another shout out going out to Delilah Gonzalez from Cameron Cantu.
Villa currently leading 27-0.
From your long lost sister.
As the Seahawks are faced with a 2nd and 7, actually. We're going to remark them, respot them. As Wallace takes the snap, another handoff. This time it is Signs who gets it. And he's going to make it back to maybe the 34-yard line. So another short gain there for the Seahawks. Looking to keep this drive alive. They need about 6 yards to go to get a first set. Maybe 5, it looks like, from up here. So 7:24 and counting here in the third quarter as the clock continues to roll down. No play clock, no the game clock is going to be going through. Pressure coming from La Villa. Wallace is going to hand it off to Mayo, looking for 5 yards, and he's going to get maybe 4, as he's going to be short a yard. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 1, or a 4th and 1, actually. So we're going to see what the Seahawks decide to do here.
Another shout out going out to
Looks like they're going to keep the punting unit. It's going to come onto the field.
And we love you. Wasn't short coming up. Seahawks line up in the punting formation. Back to
the Seahawks are going to punt it away. That was Coach Joe Barron who made the final decision to be like, hey, you know what? We can't give them good field position, so let's try and flip the field. There's Holland, a skyrocket punt, blinded by the stadium lights. It's going to be fielded by Escobar. Fumbled, and the Seahawks are going to jump back on it.
There's a flag against the Cardinals.
The flag against the Cardinals, as all Coach Barron has to do is decline it, and they're going to have the ball in great field position. We're going to see what the final thing is, the final decision, as the official's going to call back the whole crew. They got to talk about this as a team.
Yanni, Raiden, and Mosty, we love you and always play with your heart. You're a #1 fan.
If it is roughing the kicker, it is going to stand roughing the kicker. And it's going to be the Seahawks ball. All Coach Barron has to do is decline it. They're going to have the ball over there. I'm not sure why they're not going to spot him there. As he is going to get confirmation as the head official is going over to the Seahawks sideline. The Jeopardy sound going. So they're not going to give him the ball on the fumble. They're actually going to just move him 5 yards up. So that's going to put the Seahawks with a fresh set of downs at their own 43-yard line. It is Wallace still back at quarterback right now. Jared Wallace to be exact. It's going to be a fake handoff. Quarterback Wallace is going to keep it for himself, and he's going to take it all the way down to the 48-yard line. So a nice 5-yard gain there, 6 yards to be exact. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 4 for the Kaufer Seahawks.
Oh, this was a good shout out. Shout out to me from you know who, Boomer Sooner. We love you, Noe. That's a good one, Joey. Thank you. Second and 4 coming up. Direct snap to number 2.
They're going to snap it straight to the fullback, and they're going to gain 1. So it's going to bring up a third and 3, actually. 3rd and 5, actually. 3rd and 4 for the Seahawks, who are looking to keep this drive alive once again. Wallace with a 3rd and 4. Pressure comes from Lavia. He's going to switch it out straight to the wide receiver, who's going to be having a 1st down and more. That is John Jack. They call him Jack because the last name, I don't want to pronounce it and just absolutely botch his last name, but I'm going to give my best attempt at it.
All right, this is a good one.
Keshnik. So John Keshnik, I believe.
Song request, Latona. Thank you for everything you do. Yeah, we'll put it on right now.
Either one works. A 1st and 10 for the Seahawks at the La Villa 47-yard line. That goes to Signs, and he's going to be body slammed down on the ground, but a flag is going to come in. That is very uncalled for, as Signs is down on the field now.
We do have an injured player on the field.
So we have an injured player down. We're going to be back after this here on Real Sports Live when he is back on his feet.
We are Edinburgh Gullah, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms.
And we are back here on Real Sports Live. Signs able to get back on his own 2 feet and walk off with the help of his coach. And it's going to be a 15-yard penalty that is uncalled for. Yeah, they might call it unnecessary roughness, but it's up to the officials. Either way, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty, and the Seahawks are going to be faced with another 1st and 10 going their way at the La Villa 33-yard line.
First and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Wallace, full house formation. He's going to be handing it off to Holland. Holland's going to be brought back quickly. That was Ortiz on the tackle there, the linebacker for the Cardinals. It's going to be losing a couple there. We're losing 4. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 14 now. We're down to about the 4-minute mark here in quarter number 3.
This is a special shout out going out to our top players who we coached in the past. It's from your coaches, from me, Ramiro, Bolin, and Armando. Shout out to our little tackle players that we coach to always go after their dreams and always remember 1, discipline, 2, character, 3, Cardinal pride. We miss you guys.
Wallace swings it out to Holland once again.
Nice play there by number 7, Pedraza. Lost on that play.
And it's going to be the Kaufer Seahawks going backwards once again. Another third and long for the Seahawks.
Jasmine Sanchez, your big sister loves you. Play your heart out on tomorrow's football game. Good luck, twins.
3:06 here in the third quarter. 3
Shout
minutes
out going out
left.
to Melissa Castañeda from mom and dad and the whole band family. We love you and we're so proud of you. Shout out going out to Yolanda Moron from Jasmine Moron. Thank you for being the best. I love you.
Two back set for Wallace, but a flag's going to come in.
To delay a game.
That's going to be delay of game. So Kaufer is going back 5 more yards.
So shout out going to
once again.
This from Dad. I'm proud of you and I love you, son. Third and long coming up.
Third and forever. Pressure coming from La Villa. The blocks are there. Wallace is going to let it fly. That goes incomplete for Jack. And a flag is going to come in once again. So that's going to stop the clock with 2:17, an injured player down the field. And we're going to take another commercial break when he's back on his feet after this here on Real Sports Live.
To purchase the best high quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Orange Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We're Los Rectos Volleyball, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Aquí, en la Universidad de Texas A&M Kingsville, somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
The Brownsville
So that brings us back here after the injury timeout. That was number 10, John Jack Keshnik. Keshnik had to be carted off by the EMS, so let's hope for a speedy recovery for him. So send out your prayers to Keshnik for a speedy recovery. We're going to see, hopefully, we're going to see him back with a, he's only a sophomore, so we're going to have 2 more years of Keshnik over there in the Rivera, Texas. And the Seahawks are going to be on the field now with a 1st and 10. They gave them a pass interference on Keshnik, so that's a 1st and 10 for the Seahawks. Well, it was a 3rd and forever is a 1st and 10. Once again, Flags keeping their drives alive. A low snap, but Wallace is going to hand it off to Mayo. And Mayo's going to fall forward for maybe 2. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 8 now. As the Seahawks knocking on the door, needing to put some points up.
So special shout out to all the 5th graders who performed with the band today. Great job, 5th graders. 2nd down coming up.
Wallace, 2-back split. They're going to hand it back off to Mayo, but then Wallace is going to keep it for himself. He's going to go for 1 on that one, so a 3rd and 7 now. And the Seahawks faced with another 3rd down. And I guess you could say call it a shorter, or call it a medium. About 3rd and medium.
We love you. Go Jaden Silguero. From Mom and Dad, we love you. Shout out going out to number 69, Anthony Hernandez from Mom and Stepdad Art. We love you, and so you make us so proud.
So here it is, a 3rd and 7 for the Seahawks. Down to the last minute of the 3rd quarter. They're dropping back to pass. Wallace has a man, looks, and it goes incomplete. Intended for Jacob Soto. That's going to bring a 4th and 7 for the Seahawks now. On the defensive coverage was number 21 for La Villa. That is Joel Almanza.
To Giselle and Roxy from Ms. Martinez, from Rosa Martinez. I love you, girls.
So the Seahawks on the field. The offense is going to stay there. Too far for a field goal and too short to punt. There's that little gray area we were talking about the 25 or the 30. Just depends on your kicker. Right now, the Seahawks are going to be going for it all. There's 50 seconds left. Wallace dropping back to pass. Looking down the middle with a dig route. That goes incomplete. Intended for Oliver Holland. That's going to be La Villa back on offense once again. As they got a 4 and out. This is their 2nd one of the game. And the defense for La Villa stepping up big. Currently a goose egg on the board for the Seahawks. We're going to see if it stays that way. They've been able to put some drives together, but only by the help of the couple of flags that La Villa has committed.
So, 30 years class reunion. Good to see someone with classmates you really don't see. See you at the after party. Brisket and menudo. Felix. Completing a pass to number 2, Ray Perez.
It's going to be a spin move right there, making 2 defenders miss, and a nice play for a 1st down for Perez. Another 1st and 10 as Perez makes a quick move inside and takes it out. So 1st and 10 down to 25 seconds here in quarter number 1. It's Felix handing it off down the middle. Ortiz gets the sideline and can't get the speed to go, but a huge gain once again. No flags on the play. It's going to stay clean.
During the game, if you could please return it to the press box, a phone that was lost. If anybody found a phone, please return it to the press box. I don't want to track you guys down. Does have the iPhone, find my iPhone? No tengo el code ahorita. But we'll find it.
And we're going to have a timeout called. Well, actually not even. They're going to switch sides as we enter the fourth quarter here at La Villa High School. Both teams are going to flip sides, and we're going to be back after this here on Real Sports Live.
A safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
And look for your motors, we're moving forward. Same great service, same great people, same great cars and trucks, and these great white letters. Our vision is crystal clear. Look for your motors. We're on the move.
We're back. Felix looking to the right-hand side. He's going to pump fake. He's going to take it down for his own carry. And it's going to be a short gain. He's going to bring up 2nd and 9, 2nd and 8. They're going to call it officially. So Felix thought he had a receiver down the field open, but the safety rolled over and covered him up. So
second down, 9 yards to go.
The clock keeps rolling. They're going to hand it off to Ortiz. He's going to keep chugging down the field all the way down to the 15, and another first down carry for the Cardinals.
First down, Cardinals. Another shout out going out to the Lady Cardinal volleyball team and volleyball parents. This is coming from Coach Garcia.
They're going to be getting the ball down at about the 16-yard line, officially spotted with a 1st and 10. It is Felix in the backfield with Ortiz, motioning over his man, a jet sweep. He's going to take it outside, down the left side, a sideline. Cutting it inside is Perez, and he makes it all the way down to about the 5 or 6 yard line, and another first down gain for La Villa. .10:36, and the Kaufer cheerleaders are on the La Villa sideline, getting the Cardinals fans going. The hospitality here in La Villa is going to be, or is pretty good here in La Villa. You got the opposing team that are going to cheer together right now as well. So at 1st and goal, 6 yards to go. It's Ortiz down the middle, gonna be carried by his lineman as he tries to flip and tumble in. It's 6 more points for La Villa, 33-0 now. .10:31, it stops the clock there. Extra point unit here is the play for Ortiz, the touchdown carry there. That brings up a 33-0 lead for La Villa. As the extra point is awaited, it is set. Gonna call fire, a bad snap, and he's gonna find Escobar in the backfield. So the 2-point conversion, I guess, is good. But there is a flag on the field, so we're going to hold that off just a bit.
Seahawks two-point conversion is good.
So that is an offsides on the Seahawks. Not gonna matter, but they're the Kaufer cheerleaders and the La Villa cheerleaders having a little fun dancing off. We're gonna be back with a kickoff after this here on Real Sports Live.
You're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Here at Texas A&M University, Kingsville, we are a family. We support each other through thick and thin. We work together, grow together, excel together. We inspire each other to become the great minds of the future. We are here to ensure you succeed. Apply today to get started. This is your time.
And we are back. 35-0.
73 Liceche with a kickoff.
Liceche kicking it off down to the 15-yard line. Wallace is going to be with the return, and he's going to be brought down past the 30-yard line, close to the 35. They might spot it at the 33 or the 34. So the Seahawks, 1st and 10 at their own 34, 33-yard line. Two-back split. It's going to be a handoff down the middle, and it's going to make it back to the line of scrimmage and more. Looks like it's going to be a 1-yard gain for Mayo.
Shout out to Aiden Reyes, AJ, my mom, myself, Kanka, Evan, and Keistan. We're going to miss seeing you out on the field. We're so proud of you and enjoy the rest of your senior year. Good job, Daddy McPatty. Shout out going out to Tariq Galvez from his family. We love you and we're proud of you. Good luck the rest of the season. Second and 9 coming up.
Wallace dropping back to pass, has a man, it's intercepted. Number 33, Contreras, who has a couple of rushing touchdowns already, gets an interception, and the Seahawks are back on the offensive side once again.
Former progress was established. The turnover on the interception by number 33, AJ Contreras.
Here is the instant replay, Contreras in the full screen. There's Wallace looking for his man. Contreras is there. He cuts him off. And it is another 1st and 10 for the La Villa Cardinals. We are here in the 4th quarter with 9:23 left to play. La Villa back on offense once again.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for the Riviera Seahawks cheerleading squad. Thank you, ladies. Shout out going out to Melissa Consolera from your tia Mimi, Didi, and is it Nady? Good luck to our senior class of 22. May you have a great year and enjoy the rest of the year.
We're going to have a timeout called by, I believe, La Villa. So we're going to take one as we'll be back after this here on Real Sports Live.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Harlingen and South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
And we're back here. So the Cardinals got an interception. It was A.J. Contreras. 35-0, 9:23. Felix with Contreras in the backfield is going to hand it off to him. A flag on the play. He's going to cut it to the inside, and he's going to be swallowed up as he keeps chugging down past the first down marker. A nice, about a 12-yard, 13-yard carry. But there is a flag on the field on the far side. We're going to see what the play was on, what the flag was on.
Baseball season, here we come.
As the head official is saying the spot, it's going to be on the Seahawks, I believe.
Cheer captain, the middle school Peyton Reyes from Mom
And
Dad
the play is, or the call is denied.
We love you and so proud of you. Always
Declined.
cheer your heart out.
Excuse me.
Shout out going out to number 64, Joey Rodriguez from his grandparents.
It's 9:09 and counting here in the fourth. La Villa and Felix and Contreras in the backfield. It's going to be a read option, and it's going to be a flag on the play. The play stopped quickly, so it only means one reason. It's on the offense, and it's going to be a false start. It's going to push the Cardinals back 5 yards.
Message reads, I will still be typing with one finger if it weren't for you. Best typing teacher ever, we love you. Shout out going out to Brisa, coming out from her mom. Enjoy your senior year. We love you from the whole family.
Handoff to Contreras, excuse me. He's going to cut it to the right-hand side. A first down, but a flag once again as he reaches forward. He's going to make it to the 15, which is good enough for a first down, and a couple more yards after that. But we're going to see what the flag, another flag, a back-to-back flag there. We're going to see if this goes back to the La Villa side, and see if they go back south, or if they go, they're just going to decline it, and the play stands. The Cardinals are moving backwards as the official indicating it's going to be a holding call. So they're going to bring him back 10 yards from the last spot, the last run of Contreras. So which was at the 15 is going to be up back at the 25-yard line. That puts the Cardinals with a first and 7. There's Contreras once again. Read option down the left side, and he's going to be out of bounds at about the 10-yard line exactly. Wallace getting the tackle out of bounds, saving the touchdown. Another one that La Villa might tack on in just a bit. It's 8-10 here in the
Got a shout out going out to the junior high homecoming king, Brandon Divara, coming out from her dad. Congratulations, kid.
As there's going to be a flag on the play. Late, thrown late. It's going to be against La Villa, which pushes them all the way back. What would have been at their 10-yard line is now back, or at the Seahawks 10 is now back at the Seahawks 40. So that big flag worked not on their side, as they lost about 30 yards on that last play, or that on that flag at that. I'm not sure what the call was, but here we are, first and forever. Felix hands it off to Contreras, who tries to make it back to the original line of scrimmage, which is going to be brought down at about the 29-yard line. that takes us down to the 8-minute mark here as the clock continues to drip down. It is a homecoming game for La Villa. So they had the festivities down. The class of 92 is down here. They have their spots reserved and everything of that sort. Contreras gets the option to the right-hand side, cuts it in. Needs one man to miss, but there's Wallace once again making the tackle, playing QB, playing safety, and making a big play once again there to stop and save another touchdown.
If you can come up here, hopefully this is your phone. Maybe not.
Down to about the 7-minute and 20-second mark in the fourth quarter as the clock continues to roll down.
Can you come
it's
to the
a
press
first
box,
and 10 for La Villa.
We got your phone up here in the press box. Thank you, Johan.
At their own 15-yard line. Contreras getting the ball quite a few times here in this fourth quarter. They're going to keep feeding him.
2012 from Ricky Cantu. Happy 10th anniversary. Shout out to Luke and Leanne from the mom. Happy birthday. Second down coming up for the Cardinal offense. Number 6, Felix, getting ready to slap the ball.
Motioning over the wide receiver. It's a jet sweep to the right-hand side. A big hit there. And another flag comes in on the play once again. And if it is for La Villa, that is going to go backwards, which it is going to be a holding on the Cardinals. Another holding for La Villa. Penalties have been shooting this team in the foot, but they are still leading 35-0, so that does not matter. Although that is one thing you do want to get cleaned up when you enter the playoffs, because little mistakes like that are just going to shoot you in the foot, and it's not going to go your way, especially when you start going in the playoffs with the bigger teams who limit the penalties. Felix, another option to Contreras. Up the middle he goes as he tries to make it back to the 10. He might make it to the 12. And that's where they're going to spot him. It's going to be a third and about 38, 37 is where they're going to mark him officially. Under 5 minutes and 20 seconds.
Just to clarify.
Substitutions being made on the Kaufer Seahawks defense.
Third down coming up.
Right now, as we head down to the 5-minute mark, it's going to be a handoff to Contreras, who's going to reach and still be a yard short. We're going to see if he gets the ball back once again, probably going for another touchdown for
another shout out going out again to Jennifer Rodriguez from her
La
mom
Villa
and dad.
Cardinals.
Congrats for finishing your LVN school. We knew you weren't all looks. Is that true, Ricky? She wasn't all looks, Ricky?
So a first and goal at the 1-yard line. The old lineman rushed to the line. It's Contreras in the backfield. Motioning in is a receiver for an extra blocker, and it's going to be Contreras who walks in untouched for another touchdown as the Cardinals go up 41-0 as they await the extra point. Here is the instant replay of Contreras' touchdown run. See him there in the pistol formation, and the motion in gives the extra block right there that Contreras needs to go in untouched in the end zone to get the Cardinals up 41-0 as the extra point is awaited by Elisteche. The kick is up, and it is a block. It's going to be recovered, and they're going to try and take it down back for 2 points. They need blocks, but they can't get it. That's going to be number 53 of the Seahawks making another big play. That's Oscar Trevino. So that's going to take us to the commercial break, and we're going to be back with the kickoff after this. Cardinals lead 41-0. We're back on Real Sports Live in just a bit.
Service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community, our dealership here at Fruya, and you? Sky's the limit.
We're the Ray Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We are Santa Rosa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
And we're back here after the timeout, and the kickoff is up next. La Villa is going to send it away back to the Kaufer Seahawks. Once again, they lead 41-0. Extra point was missed. We're going to get to the replay right now, unless there's a big play happening on the kickoff return. It's going to be Wallace back to receive. As it goes straight to him, he's going to run up to it about the 23-yard line. Wallace is going to try and cut it back to the right-hand side. Blocks are being missed. One man, a stiff arm, as he's going to cruise out of bounds at about the 45. A nice return there for Wallace. And here's the replay of the block on the extra point. He tipped it, and he got it back for himself as well. Oscar Trevino making a huge play. 41-0.
Going out to our coach, DP.
As right now, it looks like the La Villa Cardinals are going to be running away with this win here. There's only 4 minutes and 28 seconds left to play in the game. Right now, La Villa sitting at 2-0, 6-2 with an overall record in district. So they're in second. Kaufer is in fifth. As the fumble is down on the ground, and I believe Kaufer is going to jump back on it. So Mayo, the fullback, able to jump back on it.
Coming from Mom, Julie, and RJ. Happy 13th birthday. We love you, Absolutely.
That keeps the game clock going down to 4 minutes. That's all that's left here in this ball game. And Kaufer is going to have a trip back to Rivera after this one. So Ben Bolt is who La Villa is going to be playing next week. They're going to be traveling. This is their last home game. They're going to be traveling to Ben Bolt. They're going to be facing the #1 team in the district right now as Mayo gets the call. Once again, it was a 1st and 10, was a 2nd and about 7, and now it is a 2nd and 17. Now it is a 3rd and 17.
May will keep up the high spirits. Never forget, her fight is our fight, and we love you.
Third and long for the Seahawks. 3 minutes left to play. So La Villa is traveling to Ben Bolt next week. As they're going to keep it for himself. That's number 12, Oliver Holland. As we look ahead of the Kaufer schedule, they're going to be playing Santa Maria at home next week, so it's going to be their home game. Their last and final home game next week. And that's going to do it for the football season. It came and went in the blink of an eye. I mean, I'm here calling games every week, and it doesn't seem like a lot, but it went by pretty quick. 10 weeks are in the books, and most teams have one game left next week, and then we are into the playoffs, the Texas playoffs again. So we are down to the final 2 minutes on the field, and we are waiting for the final second on the play clock to be blown, and they're going to call a timeout so they don't get a delay of game. So 1:47 left to play. We're going to be back after the timeout here on Real Sports Live.
Get when you walk onto a campus.
A sense of love, compassion, and dedication.
An environment that inspires each of our HCISD family members
to do their best and to be their best.
We ground our education on strong character, and together, we will always persist towards the future.
We are a district of choice.
A district of innovation.
And a district of excellence.
We are HCISD.
We are Edinburgh Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Back here with the fourth down play for Kaufer. 4th and long, they're going to punt it away. No pressure being shown. A nice punt there by Holland. It's going to take a Seahawks bounce or a Cardinal bounce. Going to bounce back up just a bit. It's going to take us down to the 135 mark.
First down for the Cardinals.
So the Cardinals improving to 7-2 on the season. There are only 2 losses in the season. I'm gonna get that for you right now. It was against week 2 against Lyford. That was 45-26 loss, and then they lost to Kennedy. A non-district ball game, 23-6. After that, they won 40-7, 42-14 over Fremont, 46-0 Santa Maria, and now a 41-0 win here in tonight's game. We'll see if they get another play call. If not, they might just kneel the ball out. They do have Escobar back in the backfield. So we're looking for a QB kneel here. As we look ahead to La Villa's next game, Ben Bolt. Both teams, the top of the district right now. Ben Bolt right now, they are facing Fremont. So no results on that, final score on that one yet. They're both 5-3, so Fremont is currently 3rd in the district standings. And then La Villa, of course, they got them next week. That's going to be their final game. There's about a minute left to play. What software are you running for all the sounds? Oh, this is sports. So 48 seconds, one more kneel down, and that should do it. Right now, the Cardinals winning this one 41-0 as they win their homecoming game. We're going to want to wish Kaufer a safe trip back home. I know they got to travel at night. That's not always safe when you got deer, just standing in the headlights and things of such. But if you're in a bus and a deer crosses your face, well, that's his own funeral. So La Villa wins this one 41-0. I want to thank everybody for tuning in here to Real Sports Live as we are live to you from Cardinal Stadium. Kaufer came down and lost 41-0. So thank you for tuning in here to Real Sports Live. Brandon Guzman on the call, Eduardo Guzman on the camera. We want to wish everyone a safe trip back home, especially to the Kaufer Seahawks. So thank you for tuning in here to Real Sports Live. Everyone, have a safe trip, a safe weekend, a safe Halloween weekend. Stay safe.